Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4 Mandate of Heaven playing as Japan. And I'm kind of wondering if maybe I'm changing my mind from the last video. I said that I didn't want to fight the Ottomans, and to be honest, there's a part of me that now kind of does. What I'm going to do for now, at the very least, is wait until Tabaristan has finished their war against Gashamrakamra. Okay, once they finish that off, I should get a lot of favors with them because I technically defended them in a war even though I didn't really participate much. But maybe we could use them with those favors to then call in Tabaristan, Russia, and Austria against the Ottomans and all of their allies and just crush these three nations. And I'll have to fight India and the Ottomans together. But I have a ton of subjects that I can work with on that front. And it would allow me to at least take some islands down here, for example, and start getting a foothold in India. I mean, it's a thought. Is it necessary? No. But it would be a great opportunity to eliminate all of the Ottomans' colonies down in this area, so that I have complete and utter domination of this kind of window of trade. Everything going west of California is mine. That would be great. Basically. I mean, Brunei is my tributary. Malacca works for me. Portugal has one province. Spain has a handful of islands, but it's really the Ottomans. I don't know. It's a thought. Here's the thing. The Ottomans is way behind tech compared to me. They only have military tech level 19, and they are currently losing a war against Genoa and whoever Genoa called in. Wait, what? That can't be right. How on earth... How on earth is the... What? I'm missing something obvious here, and I don't know what it is. Get subsidies from Austria. I don't... That's weird. Okay, maybe it's just the Ottomans haven't marched an army up here, and Genoa is sieging down a bunch of minor territories. What I'm curious about is how they got this. I have no idea how they're currently losing to Genoa, but I don't anticipate it's going to stay that way. But I could be wrong. It could happen. Russia is the defender of the Orthodox faith. Good for you, man. You know what? I'm going to strengthen the government again. Got the military power. Let's get the absolutism. Okay. We are a very absolutist nation, aren't we? Buryatia has white-pieced out with Liang. Spain has paid off the debt of Bohemia. Looming disaster is at 28%. Should not be a concern. I'm going to go ahead and use my diplomats for... I don't know, something. We don't have any more relationship slots. I can't really accept any new tributaries while I'm at war. I think we just use these guys to do some automated stuff. Let's say allies, own subjects, and outraged. There we go. Okay. Khmer, as soon as you are done, which will be in 1671, so a couple years... We'll probably eat you off, or maybe feed you off to Malacca. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll feed you to Malacca. In fact, to give them time, I'm going to go ahead and say I want all of this. So Malacca, go ahead and start fabricating. Please do. That would be advantageous. Maximum monarch points again. Ah! Okay. More development? Sure. There we go. I need to build another army. We have plenty of money. Oh, there's some separatists. Hello. Okay, they're on a fort. Can we please... Can I please select this army? Thank you. Alright, you go here. You go here. Boop. I don't want to have two armies against this, I think. Granted, they are in the farmlands, but they are being slowed down, so we might as well. Russia is no longer rival to Bukhara, they're rival to Hungary. That's an interesting choice, but okay. New mission. Conquer Kelang. Where's that? It is Portugal's territory. Well, what do you know? Hey, Portugal, I don't suppose I can bully you or anything, can I? I need a diplomat. Hang on. Pull you. Whoops. Come here. Come here. Ah! Core's done and Dolly. Good. Portugal. I have a claim on this island now, Taiwan. I will... Can I threaten war? Threaten war. Well, not when we're at war. I mean, they're allied to Spain. Something tells me they will not give it to me, but we could try. I just don't think it'll work. Truce of Malacca has ended. You guys go... What has the highest development? It's all very small. I think it's going to be here, honestly. Go there. Well, maybe not. Don't need a general. Don't need a general. You go to here. And you go here. And you go here. Sure, why not? Alright, so, where were we? Peasants migrate to Beijing. As population increases in the countryside, the size of the plots of land under each farmer has been decreasing with each inheritance. While yields have been increasing, some farmers are still unable to live off their land. Many have come to live in the city instead, furthering the growth pains of Beijing. Landholders are complaining and implore us to impose more social order. They strongly suggest that we enforce laws to hinder the movement of people within our realm. So more isolationist. Stability cost modifier sucks. I think... Wow. Uncontrolled growth minus 75% local tax. The difference is this is national tax. Here's the thing, I wanted to be isolationist, but this is much better. We cannot stop the growth of the cities. I'm going to go ahead and accept the fact that we're going to take a bit more development in our capital. Seems fine. But yeah, I wanted to be more isolationist, but that's just too good. It's too good. Portugal declared war on more people. Gosh dang it, I'm getting another phone call! And we're back. Sorry about that. I'm in a position right now where I kind of have to take every single phone call I get because I'm waiting for some really important news. So, anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, where were we? Right. We were what? It's amazing how quickly you lose track of what you were doing. It's amazing. Okay, we have another merchant, by the way, because Chisai Nihon has enough provinces to actually give me that merchant. So we should use it for something. Let's take a look-see. We're collecting right now in Beijing where we have 96% control. Look at this! 41 ducats are flowing in here. And we're collecting almost everything. Only 1.5 ducats is leaving. That is awesome. That is awesome! We don't have any money leaving here going the wrong direction. That's good. I'm just looking for any gaps. Like, where's the money going that I'm missing out on? Maybe a little bit here in Malacca? Not much, though. Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. What about down here in California and Mexico? Still transferring a lot of the money up. Yeah, okay. I really don't know exactly what to do with this merchant right now. There's not a lot else that I can ferry up toward Beijing than what I'm already doing. Pretty successfully, I might add. That's a lot of money. We could try transferring some of this money more directly toward Beijing. And if I do this, I can get a bit more stacking caravan power, so 7.34 ducats can try being steered toward me again. So I think we are going to go ahead and transfer trade here. And I think that's going to have to be good enough. Let's see what it does. Okay, it didn't help that much. Maybe a tiny bit. We have definitely more control in this area, but it didn't stack up much here in Xi'an. Yeah, well, easiest solution is just conquer more land and get more provincial trade power, right? Hey, look, these guys rivaled me. I bet you I can rival them back now. Oh, wait, I can't. Not when I'm at war. Okay, we'll rival them back soon, but that's good, because that means if I am going to go to war with the Ottomans, I can try humiliating these guys. And Ardalan will give Gosham Rakamra... Ardalan? Who the heck are you? I don't know. Looks like they're fighting a couple of different wars, or at least they were. We could assist, right? We could send some men to go and help with this and try to beat them down. Malacca apparently is doing exactly that. But I don't really want to commit my resources here. So I don't know. I think we hold off. I think we hold off for now. Still have some rebels. Actually, nope, never mind. Ming Separatists are going away. Now that my overextension is gone. That's good. Agricultural Revolution in Hanseong, which is... Oh, right here. All right. Let's see, this is a grain province with a ton of this already, so we could go for more manpower, we could go for more taxes. I'm going to go for the base tax, since that's where it's kind of the most imbalanced right now. And that should fix that. Do you want to upgrade some forts? I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade some forts since we have the money. I'll place one there. I don't want to build in my tributaries. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade that. That. And that. Beijing, I think, is already fully upgraded. Not much else that I really feel like I need. But let's get this one. It's probably good enough, honestly. And I don't think we need these little forts over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Do we need this? I don't know. We'll leave it for now, but probably not. I could give this off to the merchant guilds, and I will, since this is a coastal center of trade. I'll have to do for now. Trading in fur, yearly prestige. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm getting all distracted, I know. All of a sudden, my brain just goes in different directions. I really wish I could talk about it, but unfortunately I really can't. Just for other people's privacy and stuff like that. But it's, yeah. It's enough to really have my attention and really be messing with me in a pretty big way. More fur, more capped on power, of course. Doop, doop, doop. There you go. Still making Russia like me. Let's go ahead and make Austria like me a bit more, since we don't have 100 relations with them yet. More treasure, more power. Well, we're capped out on this now, so I guess we go for military development. Sort by this. There you go. It is so weird to me that I have this much freaking power. This just never happens. Alright, we can get a bit more population and finish off a colony. Done. Colonial expansion. Diplomats in our New World colonies report unrest along the frontier. The continued rapid expansion of settlers has greatly angered neighboring native tribes. Restrict it and Kogane Tochi gets liberty desire. Or let them expand freely. Yeah, I don't care about everyone else. Let them expand. The Ottomans are no longer rival to Spain. Really? Russia declared war on the Great Horde. Could you please stop? Don't declare war on the Great Horde. I need you. Alright, well that's another colony done. Nothing really else to get down here, at least. That I know of. Are there any... I don't think there are any islands down here that we care about. So I have a couple of options. I can start expanding more of my own land and, you know, join up the territory, which is good. Just for the sake of the border gore. Or I could do things like starting to colonize Argentina. And start making progress on that. Hey look, La Plata exists. The French formed their own nation. Tempting. I think for now, let's join this stuff up. So that it at least can be done. But I think going forward, we may want to create yet another colonial nation. Now, we do have to be careful, right? If we just keep building out more and more colonial nations, at some point, my vassals might become strong enough that they have higher liberty desire. I think we can control that, no problem, but we do just need to be aware of it as a possibility. Let's go ahead and build up a bit more toward our force limit. I don't think we can afford to build another full regiment right now. Truce with Khmer has ended. Lansheng declared war on Arakan. Of course they did. Would you please stop it? Khmer, you're next on my chopping block. Let's not improve relations with you because I'm about to make you very upset. You're about to be very sad, I can tell you that much. Although they would happily be my vassal, but... No, we're going to do a conquest war. Alright, here we go. Give me a leader. You'll do fine. Go this way. Let's jump on him. Whoops. And we have more development that we need to be doing. Doop, 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 doop. Done. Okay. And your capital is free, ready to go. You're marching north, which is okay. He wants to go and attack some of my lands up here, I think. Which you're welcome to do, but I don't think it's going to go very far for you. Let's call our diplomat off of Russia. I will continue to improve with our subjects for now. Including Lansheng, apparently. Tributaries and all that. Yeah, we're going to full annex these guys, I think. I don't see any reason to leave these 3 provinces alone. We might as well just take it. Spain declared war on Tlaxcala again. They do that a lot. Gosh and Rock'n'Raw, 40%. Looks like they just got their capital or something like that. Doomsday in Mixtec. Sumantai treasure fleet. And that war is over. Sue for peace. Take, take, take. Give me your money. You have only 454 ducats. Okay. Bit of aggressive expansion. The Ottomans, of course, not going to be happy. Ayutthaya, not going to be happy. But that's about it. So let's go ahead and finish them off now. Wait, do I have any overextension? I do now, but before I only had 1 province left. We're fine. Plutocratic coup, 1673. It is now going up to 2 per month. But the influence should still go away. Ah, that's why I hadn't given that coastal center of trade away to the merchant guilds. Now I remember. It's fine, though. We still have the granted monopolies going away by 1672. So this is still going to go away. We're going to be fine. Unrest looking relatively okay for the time being. Humanist ideas, of course, are amazing, and we love them. Why do we have Cambodian Separatists, and where are you going? That's right, you go into Lanshang. You go there. You stay there. Splendor. Protecting forts. Sure. I don't anticipate using that, but there you go. Converted the heretics of Fakfak. Alright, sure. Shiu is a pirate haven in Central America. Okay. Hey, look! Now my text can go even larger. That's awesome. So, let's take a look at something. So all these guys are my tributaries. These guys aren't. I want more tributaries. I mean, as we continue to break relationships off, I'm going to need more people to fill that gap. But no one's able to be a tributary while I'm at war. A couple of small guys over here, but that's about it. It's really these large nations. I'd have to forcefully do it. But okay. Tabaristan, can you please finish this? Hey, look. I have land, thanks to Malacca. Okay, Russia, finish off your war. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Lots of development for us. Rewarding loyalty. Buryatia is in many ways the ideal model for a tributary state. Lose a ton of money and reward them, or lose mandate. You know what? I'll lose a ton of money and reward them. Well done, my good and faithful servant. Calicos and other cotton clothes, or cloths. Permanent navies. Speaking of navies, let's continue building ours out. We certainly have more room for it. Build you there. Can't afford a full another regiment there, so we'll leave it as is. I have a few heavies, and I know that we could afford to get a lot more heavies. I'm just not sure that we need to, if that makes any sense. Economic policy. I'm not going to lose mercantilism. The merchant guilds lose influence. Could be okay. Cambodian Separatists. What? Hey now. Hey now. You crossed a line, sir. Now you need to die. The line, by the way, was called a border. I need to build a wall, clearly. Alright. Next. Sort, dupe, a dupe, a dupe, dupe, dupe. Okay. Seriously can't spend the power fast enough these days. It's ridiculous. Alright, more treasure fleets. Malacca, I'm going to start, royal marriaging you. And then I'm going to start subsidizing you and stuff, because I think it's about time we start annexing you. Just about that time. Okay. Give subsidies of, let's say, a couple ducats. There we go. Between that and the improved relations, we should more or less be able to finish them off. I'm going to go ahead and promote mercantilism yet again. We're up to 30% now. Now, here's the thing. There was a time, I can't remember which expansion it was. Was it the Rights of Man, or was it Mare Nostrum? But either way, Paradox had originally been talking about, when they first introduced the corruption mechanic, if you had really high mercantilism, you would start getting corruption. And a lot of people revolted against that idea, and they're like, no, you can't make mercantilism bad. But to me, it actually made a lot of sense. First off, a balance on mercantilism, I think we need that. Mercantilism is always good all the time. I don't think that's necessarily makes sense. But thematically, it also would, it would make sense to me that the more you are promoting protectionist policies and stuff, the more people are going to be lobbying your government and your corruption goes up. To me, thematically, it made perfect sense. And from a gameplay standpoint, I also thought it was a good idea. But people revolted against that, and they ended up taking it out. Which makes me sad. It really does, because I thought it was a good idea. I really thought that we needed some balances on mercantilism. And there was a cost, right? A cost to really trying to be that much of a trade empire. But no. Anyway. Did we finish off this event? No. Urbanization is still happening. We have 97% religious unity. Even with the humanist ideas, we're still not quite at 100% anymore. That's a lot of territory that I need to convert, and the Sunni are just, like, never going to happen. Spain's just taking money off of the, Spain's taking money off of the natives instead of conquering them, which I don't think I understand or agree with. But okay. Making some good progress here in Siberia. Army tradition is still ticking down. I'm going to go ahead and mothball the forts. Don't think we need them right now. Save the money, even though we are at war. 53% war score. And Gasham Rakhamra, it looks like, is fighting Russia in addition. Good to know. So, are you allied to the Great Horde? No. Russia, how are you fighting Gasham Rakhamra? I'm not sure, actually. I have no idea why Russia is fighting Gasham Rakhamra right now. They are allied to Prussia, by the way. Russia and Prussia. Best buds. Who would have thought? Actually, I think historically Russia and Prussia were not exactly the best of terms. Infernal! Oh no! Okay, chance of an heir is really low, which means we do not want to lose our heir. That would be quite bad. I would hate to fall under a personal union right about now, don't you think? Anyway, call Diplomat off of Austria. More treasure. Gosh dang, I literally can't spend the money fast enough. Okay, build a whole bunch of frickin' temples. Big honkin' temples. Massive temples. They're not even very good temples, but build them anyway. Okay, do all of that. Thank you. State maintenance. Nope, not university. Can I build one here now? No. Manpower. Oh, yes. There. Okay, I spent all the money. It took a bit of work, but I spent all of the money. It's funny seeing my allies fighting each other like this. It looks kind of weird. All right. Doop, doop, doop. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop, doop-doo. Anakin will cede lands to Lanshang, because of course they do. Oh, man. Trade monopolies. The growth of cities has led to the ancient Za trading guilds of our country to rapidly increase their power. The generally chaotic situation in our realm have also meant that they increasingly rely on their own arrangements for security. The guilds have now tied temples, landholders, and samurai to their cause, but they have also gained enemies. Some implore our shogun to take a stand against the guilds and open up the economy for anyone of ability. Right, the meritocracy stuff and, anti-monopoly trade law. Others argue that we should at least give out monopolies and privileges to others than the guild. We abolish the old regulations that feed them, lose mercantilism, gain money. Monopolies work well, but we should not grant them based on tradition, gain mercantilism and ducats, or protect the arrangements of our ancestors, lose a tiny bit of money, gain 2 mercantilism. I'm gonna do that one. Stick with our ancestors, but first let's wait a couple months and get some money so I don't have to take a loan. And to that extent, reduce army maintenance. Whoop, wait, hang on. Holy Roman Empire, Spain. Spain's rivaled these guys. Oh, okay, fine. Low maintenance, I don't care. Lanshang, Monyang. We don't have enough money. Mercantilism. Keep going. Lana. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a loan anyway, aren't I? This sucks. Alright, fine. Take the mercantilism. I can't really risk waiting much longer because it'll auto-choose one for me, and I don't think I'm gonna like what it chooses. Okay, back to full maintenance. We have 100 ducats a month coming in right now. 100 ducats a month. It's not bad. We can build more improvements. You know what I need to do? I need to find more of these farmlands. Can we sort by... No, I can't actually sort by farmlands. I wish that I could. But, alas, I cannot. I want to build more universities, is what I want to do. These are farmlands down here. Okay. Lots of farmlands throughout all of China up here. Wow, that's a lot of farmlands. Yeah. A lot of universities. And the reason I want to do farmlands is because universities reduce development cost, and so does the farmlands. So you can stack those multipliers up. This is farmlands, right? Yep. I know a few videos ago I accidentally built a couple universities here, and these are grasslands, not farmlands. Little mistake from me. But yeah, let's, can I build a university here? Why not? It still says no building slots remaining. I don't want to have to delete a building. Like, here's what I'm talking about. I delete the temple, and I build... Why not? Oh, gosh dang it, I need money. Of course I do. Wait a minute. How did I not take a loan? Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, point is, I don't want to have to delete a building just so I can build a university, which gives me a building slot so I can build the temple again. That's just needlessly painstaking. And I thought that they got rid of that. But apparently, it is back. New advisor. Manpower, force limit modifier. We'll go for a manpower modifier, I suppose. That's okay. Really doing well on the power here. 1 year ahead of time. We can make it to January. We're now capped. I guess we might as well spend a little bit. Do it here. Here. Wait until January. Growth of the city classes. Our realm has gone through a period of rapid urbanization relatively intact. Cities such as Beijing are now sprawling and considerably larger than they used to be. An increasing part of the population now makes a living from trade, craftsmanship, or even military service, rather than working from the land itself. Alright, so we should be... Well, we now have urbanization, which reduces development cost again? Wow. Well, for the next, 50 years, but still. Now, does that mean that I'm more isolationist? What? I'm still selective integration! I was trying to go for that missionary! Well, apparently I'm not so lucky. Okay, January 1st. Now we should be able to take some tech. Military, Diplo, and admin. So now the question is, what do we want to take as far as a new idea slot? I really want to take innovative. I really do. It is so potent. Prestige decay is pretty good. Mercenary maintenance, meh. Tech cost reduction, institution embracement cost. Now the institution embracement cost will only help me once, but the tech cost is still always good. Possible advisors give me some options. Reduce inflation cost, okay. Monthly war exhaustion's amazing. Leaders without upkeep gives me some more options. Advisor costs save me a ton of money, and it gives me such incredibly good wartime policies. So strong. So because of optimism, we can stay at war all the time, which is really good when you have imperialism, by the way. Really good. And the innovative ideas paired with the offensive ideas, the quality ideas, means that we will be able to dominate on the battlefield. It's so potent. And on top of that, what it doesn't tell you is that, well, first off, every idea group has kind of a set of events that can fire, some of them good, some of them bad. Innovative has a lot of really good events that can fire randomly. I can't give you an exact list of them right now, but I know they exist. What are the other alternatives, though? We could go for trade if we really want to become an economic powerhouse, which we already are. Money is not my problem. We could go for military again, but I already took offensive, which doesn't really pair properly with defensive, and I already took quality, which actually can have negative events if you take quantity as well. I don't want aristocratic, and I don't want naval. Administrative makes sense. Economic could be okay. Diplomatic could be okay. Trade could be okay. Innovative could be amazing. I think we have to go for the innovative. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and take the prestige decay. I mean, I guess the good news is, because of selective integration, we still have the idea cost reduction. I'm going to go to my subject to make sure that everyone is giving me admin power again. We need to start stacking back up on that. You as well. Thank you. Everyone give me the power. Give me that power. Okay. Now, what else was I doing? We're still waiting on Gasham Rakamra to die. You know what? I think I have to end this video. Because we're out of time, unfortunately. But if you would just finish this up, I will happily declare a war on the Ottomans and go for our first ever big colonial war, pitting the world powers against each other. That's what I want to do. I'm just stuck waiting for these losers to finish their stupid frickin' war. Oh, okay. Well, at least Russia finished their thing. Cool. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.